What you're about to hear will challenge everything you've been told about healing, growth, and human potential. This isn't comfortable information, it's necessary information. Welcome to Human Restoration. When recovery is not enough. Before we begin, please understand. This content is educational in nature, designed to empower through awareness and evidence-based strategies. We're not here to diagnose, treat, or replace professional medical care. We're here to expose patterns, reveal truths, and give you tools that legacy systems won't. If this resonates with you, like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment below with your experiences. Your story matters, and together we're building a movement of informed, empowered individuals. Let me ask you something. Why do 65% of people in traditional therapy remain in treatment for over 2 years with minimal measurable improvement? American Psychological Association, 2019. Why do 77% of youth in behavioral intervention programs reoffend within 3 years? Office of Juvenile Justice, 2020. Why does the pharmaceutical industry spend $4.5 billion annually on direct-to-consumer advertising, while spending only $1.1 billion on actual drug development? JAMA, 2023. Because dependency is profitable. Healing is not. Let's talk about engineered recidivism. Systems designed to keep you coming back, not getting better. Example 1. The medication carousel. ADHD medications prescribed to 6.1 million children in America, CDC, 2023. 68% develop tolerance requiring dose increases within 18 months. Side effects treated with additional medications, sleep aids, appetite stimulants, mood stabilizers. Average child on ADHD meds receives 3.2 additional prescriptions by age 16. Result: lifetime pharmaceutical customer created by age 10. Example 2. The therapy trap. Traditional talk therapy focuses on endless processing rather than pattern interruption. Average therapy client attends 48 sessions over 2 years. Psychology Today, 2022. Only 18% report achieving their initial goals. 42% become therapy dependent, unable to make decisions without their therapist. Result: learned helplessness disguised as healing. Example 3. Behavioral programs that fail. Youth residential treatment centers. Average cost: $158,000 per year per child. Success rate: 23% remain stable after discharge. SAMHSA, 2021. Why they fail: treat symptoms, not subconscious programming. Ignore family systems, cultural conditioning, nutritional factors. Result: revolving door of crisis, intervention, relapse, profit. The subconscious mind. Here's what they don't teach you in school or therapy. Your subconscious mind processes 11 million bits of information per second. Faster than you can blink at 0.5 per second. Your conscious mind? Only 40 bits. That range may vary depending on the research sources. That means 99.996% of your mental activity happens outside your awareness. This is where the real programming lives. And it's been hijacked. Edward Bernays' Blueprint, 1928. The nephew of Freud literally wrote the playbook on subconscious manipulation. His campaigns made women smoke cigarettes as torches of freedom, 1929. Convinced Americans that bacon and eggs was a traditional breakfast, 1920s. Orchestrated the overthrow of Guatemala's government for United Fruit Company, 1954. His quote: "The conscious and intelligent manipulation of the organized habits and opinions of the masses is an important element in democratic society. Those who manipulate this unseen mechanism of society constitute an invisible government which is the true ruling power of our country. We are governed, our minds are molded, our tastes formed, our ideas suggested, largely by men we have never heard of. This is a logical result of the way in which our democratic society is organized. Vast numbers of human beings must cooperate in this manner if they are to live together as a smoothly functioning society. In almost every act of our daily lives, whether in the sphere of politics or business, in our social conduct or our ethical thinking, we are dominated by the relatively small number of persons who understand the mental processes and social patterns of the masses. It is they who pull the wires which control the public mind. Edward Bernays Carter Godwin Woodson stated, "If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his action. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. If you make a man think that he is justly an outcast, you do not have to order him to the back door. He will go without being told, and if there is no back door, his very nature will demand one." Modern application. Food industry. Engineered hyperpalatable foods triggering addiction pathways. Social media. Dopamine reward cycles, creating anxiety and comparison. Education. Teaching compliance over critical thinking. Healthcare. Symptom management over root cause resolution. Human restoration isn't another program. It's a complete paradigm shift. We address all human domains. Neurological. Rewiring subconscious patterns through repetition and emotional imprinting. Nutritional. Removing inflammatory foods that cloud thinking and destabilize mood. Movement. Using physical challenge to build mental resilience. Social. Rebuilding authentic community connections. Spiritual. Reconnecting with purpose and natural cycles. Environmental. Eliminating toxic exposures, physical and digital. Educational. Learning suppressed knowledge about self-sufficiency. Our core principles. You are not broken. You've been programmed. 2. You don't need endless therapy. You need pattern interruption. 3. You don't need more medications. You need nutritional restoration. 4. You don't need to be managed. You need to be educated and empowered. Practical examples that prove the point. Case Study 1. The ADHD teen. 15-year-old male, diagnosed ADHD on 3 medications. Traditional approach. Increase meds, behavioral therapy, IEP accommodations. Human restoration approach. Eliminated processed foods, added omega-3s and minerals. Implemented. 5:30 a.m. Athletic training routine. Taught subconscious reprogramming through visualization. Connected with male mentorship group. Result. Off all medications in 4 months. GPA from 2.1 to 3.6. Case Study 2. The treatment-resistant depression. 38-year-old woman, 12 years of therapy, 6 different antidepressants. Traditional approach. Switch medications. Add mood stabilizer. Continue weekly therapy. Human restoration approach. Identified childhood programming. I'm not enough. Daily mirror work and affirmation practice. Removed inflammatory foods causing gut-brain disruption. Joined community service project for purpose activation. Result. First-time medication-free in a decade, launched her own business. Case Study 3. The oppositional child. 9-year-old, multiple school suspensions, recommended for residential treatment. Traditional approach. Behavioral modification, medication evaluation, special education. Human restoration approach. Father re-engaged with structured daily activities. Removed screens, added nature immersion. Taught emotional regulation through breathwork. Implemented traditional rite of passage challenges. Result. 0 suspensions following year, became peer mentor. For students, you've been told you have disorders. You have disruptions. Learn the difference. For parents, your instincts are right. The system that labels your child is the same system that profits from their struggles. For teachers, you see it daily, kids arriving pre-programmed for failure. You can be part of the solution. For therapy professionals, your heart is in the right place, but your training may have missed the mark. There's another way. Human Restoration offers educational modules exposing the manipulation matrix, coaching that creates independence, not dependency, science-based protocols that actually work, community support without the therapy industrial complex, real metrics, real results, real transformation. You have two paths. Path 1. Stay in the system. Average. American takes 4 prescription drugs by age 50, spends $112,000 on therapy over their lifetime, watches their children inherit the same patterns, remains confused why nothing really changes. Path 2. Human Restoration. Become your own authority. Break generational patterns. Build resilience from the inside out. Create a legacy of empowerment. Being present, powerful, and informed. This is the path of human restoration and amplified self-empowerment. The question isn't whether you've been programmed. You have. We all have. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Comment below with your biggest aha moment from this video. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe and hit the notification bell because we're just getting started. Welcome to Human Restoration, when recovery is not enough. Each step taken toward rejecting dependency is a leap toward authentic existence, where you become the author of your own well-being narrative. Embrace the possibility that your journey can inspire not only your own growth, but also that of those around you. Remember, lasting change starts with individuals brave enough to break the mold and foster a culture of healing that prioritizes connection, awareness, and action. Your journey of human restoration is unique, and through our shared commitment, we can inspire a ripple effect of healing that transforms not just our lives, but the world around us. Together, let's cultivate a future where empowerment, connection, and true healing thrive, marking the dawn of a new era for humanity. Welcome to your awakening. The best way to take control over a people and control them utterly is to take a little of their freedom at a time. 2 road rights by 1,000 tiny and almost imperceptible reductions. Your freedom starts with your mind. Reclaim it. The following are references for this video. American Psychological Association, 2019. Therapy Duration Study. Office of Juvenile Justice, 2020. Recidivism Statistics. JAMA, 2023. Pharmaceutical Advertising Analysis, CDC, 2023. ADHD Medication Statistics, SAMHSA, 2021. Youth Treatment Outcomes, Bernays, E., 1928. Propaganda, Psychology. Today, 2022. Therapy Effectiveness Survey.